Hey guys, it's Joshy here and I'm back with an Ultra Sun Ultra Moon theme team video. So this is a follow-up now. I'm doing Gen 2 squared number theme team. Now I actually did finish these battles, could almost be a week ago now, but I finally got around to editing them. It's been a crazy couple of days. I've been up and down, feeling well and then sore and all this stuff going on. But anyway, I have some videos and I'm getting on top of stuff before my birthday this coming Thursday. And hopefully after that I'll have a really interesting video to upload for you guys too. So anyway, my first battle is against Flag off my Discord, so you can jump on there if you want. It is linked down below. Whenever I have a team to go or just need some battles, I'm asking on there first. So anyway, he leads off with his Whimsy Cot when I lead off with my Delibird. So I wasn't unhappy with this lead. I thought I'll see where this goes. Now I do have, what do I have? Spikes, Freeze Dry, Destiny Bond, and Future Sight on this thing. I actually have had this thing for a fair while, but it was the right number, so I decided to use this guy, and you've probably seen him before if you watch a few of my videos. I bred just before Christmas, about 4 or 5 years ago now, because I wanted to trade him out, and he was like one of the first few eggs. So anyway, now he comes in, I thought I'm probably going to get hit really hard here. I'll see what happens, but I just thought I'll lay up some spikes. Then he lays off Stealth Rocks, and I'm like, oh, that's not good. Like, over half my team is weak to that. So, lucky I actually have something to deal with it. So anyway, I thought, what do I do here? So I thought I'll load up a Future Sight. I'm not going to know who's going to take it or what's going to happen, but we'll see what goes from there. So it goes from Gyrable, and I was like, oh, let's see. And I actually lived that on 7 HP. My Focus Sash did not even have to kick in. So now I thought, I'm going to go for the chance. Let's see what happens. I'm going to go for the Destiny Bond. So I'm praying, and I knew before he hit because he made a very obvious comment on Discord that he wasn't ready for that. So that my Delibird here is going to go down, but that is fine with me because I'm able to take down Sonic. And I really need to use a Sand Slash. But anyway, I thought, okay, now I'm going to bring in Crobat. Now, why did I bring in Crobat? Well, you've probably seen this Crobat too. I am actually a defog Crobat. So I'm like, good, I can deal with this. So I take a little bit from Spikes, but I'm a defensive Crobat, so I know I'm able to take at least one hit. So he's actually a special set, and I'm like, okay, that did a lot. I'm actually a little bit more of a defensive Crobat because this thing already has nice special defenses. But I was like, let's see what happens here. So at least I know the Spikes are gone on his side, but I had to get rid of the rocks, and you'll see why. So anyway, I'm like, okay, how am I going to handle this Jacino? And he's going to go for a second Hyper Voice. I was hoping I'd live, depending on rolls and everything, but I don't. But as I said, I got rid of the Spikes, or the rocks, so that's alright. So now I'm going to bring in Crobat. Now, if you're a little confused, there is only 3 prime numbers between 151, 152, and 251, which is the 2nd gen Pokédex. So anyway, I do live. I am a special attacking Crobat, and I'm going to get a Sludge Bomb off and take out their Chinchino there. So now he's going to bring in Blue, which is his Samurott. And I'm like, okay, well, this is pretty cool. He has actually bred some shiny ones, and I was like, that's pretty cool. So I'm going to outspeed, because I'm max speed, max special attack. I'm going to go for a Giga Drain. I actually do over half. I wasn't sure how much I'd do, and I wasn't sure how much I'd recover. So I'm like, this could work out for me. So I was looking at this when he hit me, and I definitely was going to die there. So now I'm going to munch on my berry, which is a Figgy Berry. And, yeah, that's the wrong berry. And this probably wasn't my first battle. And it wasn't the first time I realised this. And I did all these battles with this team with the damn Figgy Berry. And funny thing is, I never once hit myself in confusion. Or maybe I did once. So I was pretty surprised. So I get the second Giga Drain off. And I'm able to almost get myself back to full health, which is cool, and take out the Samurott there. So it does suck that he didn't get, to do a little bit more with that, but that's alright. So now it brings in Lachlan, which is the shiny Jolteon, which I believe is named after one of his favourite PokeTubers, which is pretty cool. I'm like, okay, how can I deal with this? And he goes for the Protect. I went for the Sludge Bomb. I didn't think of going for the Nasty Plot because I know this thing will outspeed me. And at this point is where I realise I've seen this set before. And he's actually going to go for a Normalium Z Workup because this thing doesn't get access to Swords Dance or anything like that. And although Workup gives you a boost in attack, with his physical attacking field, Jolteon kind of needs a double boost to really make it worthwhile. So I actually think it's a really cool set and I really do like it. And I was hoping to get a decent hit off here. And as I said, I was actually lucky with Confusion for once. And I'm able to get a Sludge Bomb off. Almost does half, but I don't get the poison, which is what I wanted. And he's going to go for the Thunderfang. Luckily, luckily for him, he doesn't roll that small chance of missing, which I guarantee I would. I can tell you today I had a battle, and it was horrible. I missed like 5 Will-O-Wisps in a row. Almost. Anyway, so I'm going to bring an Espeon here, which is the 3rd available Pokemon here. And this is actually my physical attacking Espeon. I've got Curse, Rest, Sleep Talk, and Zen Headbutt on this thing. So I'm going, okay, well, I've got 1 boost up. I wasn't sure, do I want to get a 2nd boost? Do I want to attack? I probably could have attacked a little earlier. I probably could have taken him out already as long as I hit, because Jolteon isn't very defensively invested at all, or that bulky. But I did decide to go for a 2nd Curse, so I was like, let's see what happens. I'm not sure what I want to do. And I had to play this right, because I had to make sure I'm going to kill him, but I had to make sure I attack and hit. So this time he goes for the last resort, and I was like, oh, I didn't think of that. I forgot about that move. Yeah. And I went for another Curse. So I was like, great, Josh. That was so smart. So smart. And, yeah, I'm probably going to go down to this next attack. And I'm like, okay, well, he's got 3 left. Even if this goes down, I got 2 left, which is obviously Delibird and Espeon. So anyway, this time he goes for a Protect again. I'm like, why are you protecting? I should have gone for Rest, because I could have used Sleep Talk, but I didn't. I went for Zen Headbutt. So I was like, okay. Let's see what happens here. I thought maybe I should go for Rest. Maybe I should just attack. I thought, I'm just going to attack on the likely chance something happens. And he goes for Thunderfang. I'm like, oh, okay. He should have gone for last resort because I live on 7 HP. Then I get paralyzed. I'm like, no. And I get through. So I'm like, yes, thank Lord. And I'm able to get the Zen Headbutt off and take out Lachlan there. So we've got 2 left on his side, 3 on mine. I'm like, okay, let's see. Let's see what I can do here. So he has the Whimsicott. I know that's there. So he's going to bring that in now. And I was like, okay, well, what are we going to do with this thing? And I was like, I'm going to try and Zen Headbutt. But he's smart enough, obviously, just to go for the attack now. Although I've got a couple of boosts up and a leftovers, I've got 17 health. So I'm going to go down to that. And that's alright. I can work with that. So I thought, okay, time to bring in my other Delibird. Now, this one is actually from my present team that you would have seen if you watched my Christmas Day special. But, Christmas Day theme team. But I actually changed these moves around to add a few different attacking moves and Ice Punch with Icium Z. So I'm just going to go straight for my Z move here. So I'm Hustle, so I'm going to get a boost in my attack here. And a Z move cannot miss, which is awesome. So now I'm able to get a Z move, Sub-Zero Slammer off, and this is super effective. Hustle boosted, Stab. I don't think this thing is going to live. And foreshadowing, it doesn't. So Cotton Ball's going to go down. I'm like, okay, good. Let's deal with this last one. So he brings in Vivillon, and I'm like, okay, what can I do with this? Now that obviously an Ice Punch would be great. Actually, I also have on this thing, instead of Drill Peck or anything, I'm going to go down to the Electro Web there, I'm a Delibird. But instead of that, I thought I'd put an Aerial Ace on, so if I do need to make sure I make a hit, I can make sure Aerial Ace will hit. So anyway, now is my Sun Raider. You may have seen before. I have actually had a sweep with this thing before I got my capture card. So anyway, this thing's gone for a Powder. I went for a Calm Mind here, and I thought, okay, maybe he thought I had Hidden Power Fire as a possibility, but I do think he actually did a misclick. Although I was thinking, oh, maybe he could have taken me out with a really good Bug Buzz or something. But I actually do outspeed. So I was like, okay, well, the Calm Mind probably would have kept me alive, and then I could have outsped this time. And that Psychic is going to take down the Vivillon. So I'm going to win that one as a close 1-0. I was like, that's a pretty good battle. I really enjoyed that. And, we'll jump into the next one. So this one's against Weebs. Funny thing is, both battles that ended up really good at this point were against people who actually helped me out one way or another. So big thanks to them. But I do have actually an extra battle afterwards because I did have another really good one and I couldn't decide between this battle or that one to upload. I had to upload Flags. It was a nice battle. But anyway, just if you want to see the extra one, stick around. I believe Delibird does a fair chunk of work. So anyway, I'm going to lead off with Delibird. I'm going to outspeed. I'm just going to go for the spikes because I know this thing is bulky, generally. And I actually have Insomnia, which is, for once, works out really well. So I thought I'll just go for a Freeze Dry now. It does almost nothing. Then he goes for a Belly Drum. I'm like, oh, cool. This might put him in range. And it takes him right down. I'm like, yes, okay, maybe I can take this out. And I should have thought. Now he pops his berry, and I'm like, okay, heal that health back up, mate, because I now can't take you out. So I thought, oh, well, I'll go for a freeze dry again. If I'm lucky, I might be able to take him out next turn. And then he goes for the drain punch. I'm like, oh, I mean, smart choice of move. And luckily, I'm not a bulky Delibird, because that would have sucked with the HP recovery. But it still sucks with the HP recovery. So now I'm umming and ahhing if to go for future sight. I thought, no, you know what? I'm just going to go for another freeze dry, put him down, and I can put him in definite range that pretty much any other Pokemon can take him out. So now he's going to take me out with that return, which is fine. And I'm like, okay, well, I got Crobat and Crobat, and they're both super effective. So I'm going to bring Crobat. And so I'm just going to bring in my physical one and go for the cross poison. I thought it was a better bet than the Sludge Bomb, because I know it's less defensively bulky usually. So I was able to take care of that, you know, fairly harmlessly. So now he's going to bring in Gloriole, which is his shiny Palossand, which I know he has had since Sun and Moon, I'm pretty sure, because I'm pretty sure I could probably find a battle where I versed him. So I thought, I need to swap out here. I need an expert to handle this, which is Delibird. So I thought, I'm just hoping he doesn't go for a rock move, which he doesn't, thank Lord. And he goes for an Amnesia. I'm like, ooh, buddy, I don't know what you're expecting now, but if you don't swap, you're done for. And I was like, oh, yes, he didn't swap, because I am going for another ICM Z Sub-Zero Slammer Hustle Stab super effective hit, which is awesome, because I do know for a fact, because he did tell me afterwards, and I'm pretty sure as I said, I've battled this thing before. Sometimes you remember him, even if you need them to remind you first. But this thing is weakness policy, so it works really well with a special attack here. So, you know, if I was a special attacker, he could have got the boost off after an Amnesia, and it works well as well if you use an Amnesia and has water compaction. Anyway, so now Pikachu's going to come in. I'm like, okay, well, I'm max speed. I should outspeed. Let's go for an Ice Punch. Let's see. I land the Ice Punch. I'm like, wow, this is honestly working out well. And I take out, I mean, I get static, but Delibird, go you. Like, oh my gosh. And honestly, this team didn't take me as long as my other numbers Gen 2 team, which it took a fair while to get good battles. But this was nowhere near. So unfortunately, I'm paralyzed, but I know this thing is fast, which is annoying. So he's going to go for a Stone Edge, and yeah, I'm down. But that's alright, I'm like, I can deal with this. So I thought, okay, what should I bring in next? And I thought, I'm going to bring in Sun Raider, because, well, you know, my other Espeon only has a Psychic attacking move, and I do have Dazzling Gleam. So I'm not sure what this thing's planning, but we'll see from there. So he brings in Little Jig, which is his Maractus, which I'm really hoping Maractus ends up in a team soon, because with all the breeding I'm doing, and other people I should say doing for me, helping out, thanks again so much. I don't want to chuck this thing randomly in there yet. I would rather see if I can fit it into a theme team. So anyway, I am going for a Psychic after my Carmine. I do outspeed Little Jig, because unfortunately that thing doesn't have the best speed and is going to go down there. So that does suck for, it doesn't suck for me, but it sucks for him. But I definitely have to get a Maractus and make some really wicked set. So anyway, I'm just going to follow up with another Dazzling Gleam. I was thinking he might possibly double switch on me. Even if he didn't, obviously Psychic Stab probably wouldn't do as much. No, it wouldn't do as much as Dazzling Gleam. So Dazzling Gleam will do a bit more, but I was hoping he'd pull a double swap, hoping for a Psychic. But then again, you wouldn't expect me to only have Psychic as my attacking move if I did send him out against a Dark type. So anyway, this thing is going to go for a Supersonic Sky Strike, which he did say is coming off a Sky Attack, so I'm pretty sure that was going to take me down anyway. But I'm like, okay, this thing's physical. So I thought, well, I'm going to bring in Espeon now. Reason being, well, because I think this thing has a chance against this, and, you know, unfortunately it can't do anything against the next Pokemon, but we can deal with that when we get there. So anyway, I'm going to go for the Curse. I'm like, you know, let's see how we can do. I'd like to work, actually, there's a few Pokemon, mainly the, this one and my special attacking Crobat that I'd really like to try and get a sweep with, but we'll see what happens. If there's any, as I said in other videos, if you guys want to, oh, by the way, I flinched to that. I'm like, gosh damn, I was going to Zen Headbutt. I was going to see how much damage it did, but whatever. Okay, go with it. So anyway, I was like, okay, well, if you guys do want me to do a sweep with any Pokemon you see in my teams, do chuck it below. I'll add them to the attempted sweep roster and see if it ever happens. So anyway, I get the Zen Headbutt off this turn at least, and it doesn't do quite as much as I need it to. So I'm like, oh. Okay, well, let's see if this kills me. I feel like after my 2 recovery from lefties, I'm probably not going to go down. So anyway, he hits me like, please live, and I do live it on 1 HP, and I flinch again. I get 2 freaking flinches. I'm like, it's okay. Breathe. Because at least I've worn this thing right down to the end of its tether, as I am at this point. And the last Pokemon is a Dark type, so I couldn't have handled it anyway. So now I'm like, okay, we'll come in Crobat. So this is my other Crobat, my special attacking Crobat, and I'm like, do I want to set up? Do I not? And I'm like, no. Oh, sorry. It is not my special attacking Crobat. I'm completely wrong. This is my first Crobat I already bought out. So I thought, okay, well, I should be able to wear this thing down now. I got a cross poison, you know. I was seeing what I could do. So Kitty's going to go for a power gem. I actually do have the Chople Berry because I thought it'd be a cool idea. And it actually saved my ass so many times with this thing. So, you know, it gets weakened, but that's alright. So now I'm going to go for a Brave Bird. Now, obviously in this set, if you're expecting to face some rock moves here or there, you could run the chance of a risky acrobatics, but I didn't want to. So anyway, I actually take him down. I believe he said it was like 1 or 2 health. So I'm like, oh, that was so close. So he's going to go for another power gem. But unfortunately for him, I am going to just live that thanks to my general bulk. Because, you know, I'm cool like that. And, yeah, he's going to go down there. So that works out for me. It was actually, as I said, it was a really fun battle. Both of these were. And I will be using these Pokemon a little bit more later. And yeah, so guys, if you did enjoy that, please, what should we do? What should we do, guys? I think we should Zen headbutt that like button, because that was a cool set. I enjoyed actually all these sets, they were really fun. If you do have any suggestions, as I said below, if any of these Pokemon you want to see sweep, say it. I'll try. It may not happen soon, it may not happen for a while, because it's so hard to get 10 battles on the plaza. But I'll try and get around to it. Also, any other suggestions, chuck them below, or just want to say something that's even better because I love seeing it. And remember, there is that extra little bonus battle after this if you want to see it. I'm pretty darn sure it is my battle that one. Yeah, it is. I'm pretty sure that my one of my Delibirds got to wreak a bit of havoc, which was pretty cool. But anyway, guys, until my next video, I'll see ya.